What is up? What is up? What is up? What's going on, my friends? How you all doing today on this lovely Saturday afternoon? Hope you guys are doing well. We're on the ground here at Telluride, Colorado, continuing our adventure of the U.S. World Scenery Updates by our friends over at Microsoft and Zibo. Really love what they've done with the place, man. It's, I don't know, man, quite epic. We were here, if you guys remember, a couple weeks ago checking this out. It was more of a it was like an evening scenery run, and we came in the TBM 930 over from Aspen. That was gorgeous then too, but this one, this scenery definitely looks a little bit more enhanced and a little bit better. So shout out to those guys. Telluride is just southwest, if you will, of Denver proper, for those that don't know, and situated in the very high mountainous areas here of the Rockies. It's fun getting in and out of. It's quite an adventure. Definitely requires some experience. Definitely didn't want to go here alone, and that's what we're gonna do today. I'm gonna try to get out of here in the Citation Longitude. This is an updated version of the Longitude, by the way, from Microsoft and Zibo, as well as I am running the mod. So I came across a mod. Dave, what's going on? Epic fail patch this is. I know, man. No, we were expecting better, but that's every patch these days. You've just got to roll with the punches. Interestingly enough, the only reason why I discovered this mod was because the 320 was broken because of the patch. So it's kind of good fortune, if you will, because this mod is epic. We're gonna get into it and give you guys some updates in terms of you know, what's it's all about. But it's quite a an improvement, if you will, from the default version. I honestly couldn't fly the Longitude without it. It's interesting though that not a lot of people are talking about it. I think partly because it's part of the premium pack. I think two things. Number one, it's Microsoft and Zibo did such a poor job on it from a default standpoint. People kind of just threw up their arms and was like, forget it, man, we're not gonna fly this thing. And then the second thing, it's part of the premium pack. So not everyone has the premium pack, whereas most of the other airplane mods, those planes are part of the default pack, and those planes are a little bit more well known. But this one's a sleeper, my friends. Hopefully it behaves. We did 2 flights in it yesterday and it was perfect. So hopefully it behaves today so I can show you guys that. It is, and I'll drop it in the chat here. Hopefully I can find it. It is on the FlightSim.2 website. Check out the Discord as well. We've got links to it there. But let me find it for you all here and I'll drop it in the chat. That combined with the working title CJ4, I'm sorry, working title guys, Garmin 3000 updates. This plane, it makes this plane a lot better. For some reason I can't find it now, so check this out. We'll jump in the cockpit here. We'll get started. We've got about an hour and a half worth of cruise time. I'll find it for you guys then, and then I'll drop it in the chat. But it is on the FlightSim.2 page. It is also on my Discord if you guys want to check it out there. But without further ado, let's jump into the cockpit here and get things going, man. So first things first, we're gonna get some power going on. We'll get standby. We will get APU gen. We'll get left and right battery on. As you can see, I put the route inside of the flight planning page already on the main page of the FS2020 dashboard. 3025. Let's see if that altimeter is correct. Yes, while they have broken a lot of things in this patch, I have noticed that live weather is certainly a lot better and much more accurate and closer to real world. Our altimeter right now, real world Telluride, is A3024, altimeter 30.24. As you can see here, we've got 3025, so close enough. That looks good. In terms of the sky conditions, clear, -2 degrees, 10 statutes of a mile, and winds out of the west at 5 knots, 270 at 5. That looks pretty accurate as well. So all good on that stand front. Let's get the... Actually, we have external power, so let's do that. We don't need the APU today. External power is on. Go to the home page here, and let's make sure we've got everything we need from the flight plan standpoint. First of all, let me get the recognition lights on and the tail floods, just so everyone knows that this aircraft is on the ground and under power. Let's get flight plan up. We'll add the origin. Or we Kilo Tango Echo X-ray. Telluride regional. Let's scroll here, and Santa Barbara is in there. Perfect. Next thing we want to do is take a look at the actual flight plan itself. Make sure we've got the correct fuel on board. 6418. We got 65, 67. Good enough for me. This page is a little bit finicky. Next up, we want to get the weather gauge on. That looks good. Go to speed bugs. I like getting all of these on. The landing, all on as well. Go to the transponder here. We are an IFR flight today, so 2200. We'll turn altitude reporting on. We'll hit enter. That looks good. Next up, if we go down here to our left, you will see the other Garmin here on the left hand side, or the pilot side. PFD map settings, absolute terrain, that's what we want. Let's go to other, wind vector, fuel range, and range to altitude. Perfect. That looks good. PFD settings, SVT terrain, angle of attack, and we'll get wind option 1. Can't remember what they look like. Let's go with 2. We can always change that in the air. That looks good. And last but not least, we want the nav source on FMS, because we are flying via the FMS today. Next up, we can step through our waypoint, kind of at least. What we'll do, we'll zoom out the map here. We'll kind of make sure everything is programmed in nicely. So we're going to depart runway 27 at Telluride here and head east. West, southwest. And then into Santa Barbara. We are debuting ORBX Santa Barbara today as well. Forgot to mention that. Been out a while. Lots of great feedback on the scenery itself, so we picked it up. ORBX also has a sale, Black Friday sale through Monday, for a lot of the different sceneries on multiple platforms. So if you guys are interested in that, go ahead and check that out on the ORBX website. Especially for those of you that are still flying, you know, Prepared and Xplane a lot these days, they have significantly reduced the price on a lot of the scenery there, because obviously more people are more interested in the FS2020 release, so they're seeing far fewer sales. And this flight's long. All right, so we finally head over to Vegas, and then we continue southwest, and then Pitbull is the waypoint, and then essentially from there it's vectors to the runway. So here's the interesting thing. Santa Barbara, it looks like the wind station is down, or the reporting station for the METAR there is down. I was flying on VATSIM yesterday, and ATC was having trouble picking it up. The real world app that I use is also not reporting it. So there's something going on there at the airport. So we don't have the latest weather and winds, unfortunately. If you take a look at Sim Toolkit, it says the same thing as well. If we can get you guys the charts. So no meets are available. However, Santa Barbara, generally the winds are usually favoring runway 25. So we'll see as we get closer. Maybe ATC will come on there in the Los Angeles area. And if they do, we'll have them assign us a runway. So we won't put in the runway just yet. So that's good to go there. Dave, yeah, but it's not in the marketplace, which is annoying. What's not in the marketplace? Santa Barbara? Yeah, I don't think any of the ORBX sceneries are in the marketplace. I think ORBX wants you to kind of download those things from the ORBX application itself. All right, my friends, let's get a couple of other things set up here. We'll go flight directors both on. What is the MSA here at Telluride? Again, we've got to be cognizant of our density, altitude, and all that good stuff. So climbing out, we probably want to go straight up to 150. We'll want to get that set. 15,000. It's 15,000. Initially, we will fly runway heading, so we won't turn on nav just yet, and 276 is runway heading. That's that. We're going to manually control our speed. We'll do 220 first on the climb out. Again, very mountainous terrain out here, so you got to be really, really careful on the departure route. So again, we'll depart west. We should have enough clearance, but here in this valley area, we want to, you know, obviously monitor our speed and our maneuvers here. No, the BF pricing, their sceneries are always in marketplace, but they don't match the pricing on their BF sale. Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. So it is on the marketplace. The sale, however, itself is not. Gotcha. Let's get the APU fired up. I think we can start on external power, but we'll do an APU start today. APU gen is on. Left and right generator on. Throttles are idle. Let's get the anti-collision lights on. Everyone knows that we're starting the engine here. Let's crank number 1. You got ITT rising there. Cabin altitude on the rise as well. Battery amp looking good. We're run number 1. Telling you guys, this aircraft is night and day with this mod. Hopefully it doesn't make a liar out of me today, but I was thoroughly impressed yesterday. Thoroughly impressed. Sorry, I'm slow in responses. I'm in 320, flying properly and not trying to kill me. Dude, I don't know how you're flying that thing. I would not have the patience. It's a commercial aircraft, man. Autopilot has to work. If it's not working, I'm not taking it up. Makes no sense. Fuel flow looks good. Let's start number 2. N2 is on a rise. ITT should be rising here shortly. And it's the default one now. I've probably cursed it, of course. I saw XP flying it today. I don't know if it was the default one. Supposedly, if you, I think you told me this, Dave, if you fly an older release from the fly-by-wire guys, it supposedly fixes the autopilot issue. So, man, I'm not gonna trouble myself with all that, man. It's I'll wait for them to properly fix it, and then we'll hop back in. In the meantime, we'll fly some GA aircrafts. Like I said, CJ4 is excellent, that mod. You've got this Longitude mod now, pretty well done, along with the Garmin updates. So we've got plenty of things to keep us busy here. Here's the downside. I had to turn off flight control and ELACs before I started the engines in taxi. Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's not normal operations. All right, my friends, we've got 2 good starts. Oh, I never turned the APU on. I guess it started on external power. So, okay, so that's good to know you can do an external power start on this. You can in real life as well. I just didn't realize it was modeled. So that's good. We'll get the external power off now. We'll go take off flaps. Get the trim. Trim looks good. What else do we need here? Battery amps look good. Flight plan. Alright, that looks good. I'm happy with this. Let's get this guy here to push us back just a little bit because technically we can't turn the aircraft here. We don't have enough clearance, so let's get pushed back on. Let's make sure I am on Unicom here on VATSIM. Yep. That looks good. Let me get my SciTech radio panel up. That looks good. If it allows me to fly my favorite aircraft till the CRJ drops, the hell with real flight operations. I hear you, bud. A320 is my favorite aircraft as well. I just don't have the patience for. I've given it a lot of leeway, man, to be honest. I'm you know, it's even with the mod, it's still very glitchy, but I've managed. But once autopilot doesn't work, that's the extent of my patience there. All right, he's pushing us back. Let me get off the parking brakes here. And again, I don't need him to push us all the way back here. Just enough room for me to turn the aircrafts. Actually, this should be good. Thank you, senor. Parking brakes are set. Alright guys, let me show you what we're going to do today here. So this is us here on the ramp. We're going to right turn Alpha right over to 27. Very short taxi. And then we'll depart 27 on runway heading, picking up cones or the Telluride VOR, and a left turn direct Dove Creek. And then we'll continue on course southwest into Santa Barbara. No ATC services today, at least not yet. So we'll depart on Unicom, and we'll see if Los Angeles Center or someone comes on our way out of here. But that's the plan. Let's do this thing. Telluride traffic citation longitude. We're leaving the ramp here via Alpha. Taxi to runway 27. Straight out departure, Telluride traffic. I have autopilot and both flight directors on. I just disabled ELACs, etc. till I'm going to approach. Okay, bud. That works, man. That's great. Get the ground spoilers here. Get the cockpit and cabin cool down. Parking brakes release. Let's spin us around here. differential thrust here so we can the right engine spinning us around. There we go. Right, now that we're leaving the ramp, we can get the taxi light on. And we're clear to our right side there. Hey Dave, what are the keys that allows you to move up and down in the cockpit? So the latest update botched all of my key mappings from a directional standpoint. I managed to remap left and right, forward, back, but it's like they completely removed the up and down options in the cockpit there. Let me know if you know what those are, please. All right, looking good. Let's get the pitot heats on. Oh, that one. There we go. Let's get the landing lights and pulse lights. Telluride traffic, citation longitude, departing runway 27, runway heading. Telluride traffic. Up arrow and down arrow. No, I remapped those to move forward and backward, so that's not it. I just need the name of what those keys are called, and I can remap it to what I had before. I had page up and page down. So let me know, please. All right, guys, departing. We'll go sterile cockpit, and I will see you guys airborne. Clear on the approach. Clear down the runway. Get thrust set. That's a steep grade there on this runway. Engines in the green, looks good. Takeoff power set. Look how smooth this is, guys. Again, this is the mod. Usually the aircraft would be trying to rotate on you already. Alright, that's our rotation speed. Coming up. Look at that. Look at that. Positive rate gears coming up. Get the auto throttle. Flaps up. Gorgeous departure. Telluride traffic, clear all runway, citation longitude, runway heading out of 27, 10.1 for 15,000 now, last call, Telluride traffic. Look how smooth this thing flies, man. Continue on this track here. Our top altitude today is 400. Get that dialed in. I'm still hand flying her. Oh, I thought we put the gear up. What was that about? Now gear is up. I was wondering why we were dragging there. There we go. My key binding must have got stuck. 400 heading there. 220 on the speed as selected. Passing through 12.9 now. Flaps and gear are up, so we can get the taxi lights and all of the landing lights off. Don't need the wing inspection either. Gorgeous departure. I'm gonna climb in VS mode. We'll get the autopilot on. And we can go nav mode now. There she is, my friends. Get the speed up. That is our departure out of Telluride, Colorado. That was fun. All right, heading northwest now. We should start the turn here shortly. Terrain-wise, looks a little better for sure. They've definitely improved some of this terrain here, as well as the performance. Getting pretty good frames on Ultra. Alright, this aircraft is one fast, aggressive aircraft. We can actually climb here a lot faster. We'll increase our speed and our rate, or climb rate here. Looks good. Through 18,000, we'll get the standard on the barrel. I like it. Try hitting spacebar. That's what they call landing view. Yeah, I know spacebar works. I do it every once in a while. Oh, okay. You can tap it twice. Gotcha. Okay. Thank you. I thought spacebar only allowed you to go up. Didn't realize it allowed you to come down as well. I still had a little bit more flexibility on what I had mapped previously, though. I just can't remember what they were called. You have translate cockpit view, back, forward, left, right. There used to be an up and down as well, but for whatever reason they removed that in the update. Not sure why. Alright, my friends, thanks for tuning in here. We are in the Citation Longitude mod. I did promise you guys I'll drop the link here in a second. We also utilizing the working title Garmin 3000 mod. And you couple both of those bad boys and this aircraft is a whole new aircraft. For those of you that own the premium pack to FS2020 know that this aircraft by itself needs a lot of work. Autopilot logic is off. Fuel capacity, fuel burn, payload capacity, all that stuff is just completely botched. But this mod, similar to the working title CJ4 mod, has really given this aircraft some life. So definitely go and check it out if you're interested in the Longitude ops. Yeah, let me try to find that for you. That's not what I meant to do. Why did they give you the Discord link? There you go. Check out that website. That gets you the Asobo Citation Longitude mod and the working title Garmin mods. Get you that too. And this isn't just good for the Longitude. The Garmin mod works for all of the aircrafts that utilize the Garmin's in the sim today, so go ahead, check it out. See how we're doing inside the cockpit here. Still climbing up to 400. For those who uses the mega pack for liveries, they dropped the version 12A a few hours ago, adding more liveries. Yes, check out the livery mega pack. Is the do they have more liveries for the Longitude, Dave? I haven't looked at it yet. But this Garmin mod is so much better here. Not sure if they don't. I'm not sure. I don't fly small jets. Got you, so I never pay attention. Yeah, no worries. I'll check it out in a second. I just screwed up my camera views. Darn it. There we go. We are flying NetsJets ops, by the way. For those that don't know, NetsJets is a very popular private jet company, if you will, situated or located on the northeastern seaboard here in the United States. They do a lot of flights that some of the commercial routes do, but obviously jet ops, and this is one of their liveries. Actually, most of their liveries look like this. So we are NetsJets or ExecJet is their call sign, 560 today. So we're looking good. As we get a little bit closer, we will again try to pull the weather at Santa Barbara, but it's been down for the last 24 hours. Not sure we'll get it. Oh, Denver Center just came online. We're still in his airspace for a little bit. I don't even know if it makes sense to call him. Yeah, why not? Where are we? Just southwest of Dove Creek. Yep. Denver Center, good afternoon. ExecJet 560. We're climbing out of 39.4 for 400, just southwest of Dove Creek.
ExecJet 560, Denver, good afternoon. So Squawk 6556, I got you at a contact. I don't have a flight plan for you. With file, please.
That's interesting. We'll refile, thanks. Let's refile.
Denver, good afternoon. United 2188, return to Fort Lauderdale.
United 2188, Denver, good evening. Good afternoon, sir. To the Fort Lauderdale Airport, FT7
Flight Sim 69, what's going on, my friend?
Time by Sid.
How are you today?
Walk 6503.
Alright, we're leveled, or leveling, 400. Yeah, we're doing. Like I said, this aircraft is leaps and bounds better than before. I mean,
yeah, 2188, thank you. Be back correct. 118.
You have to think following a flight plan. Fuel burn is a lot more accurate. Fuel capacity, payload capacity, all that good stuff. So check out that mod when you get a chance. You won't regret it. Alright, now we're leveling at 400. We're doing Mach 0.78.
Contact climate level 240, and if you want, you'll clear direct red table. Delta Bravo Lima works for me.
The only thing that they haven't managed to correct was the top speed for this aircraft. So the C700.
I got your flight, Matt. It looks like you're going to Santa Barbara. Welcome, sir.
Yes, thank you. The C700 can go north of Mach 0.85. Probably not at this flight level. Actually, technically, yes, it could at this flight level, but I haven't been able to do that. I think the max you can go there is 81. It'll show red tape, but it won't overspeed. Again, that's just something that they haven't been able to change due to limitations in the sim right now. But other than that, everything else works fine, my friends. Again, coupled with the working title Garmin mod, it's exquisite.
14, thanks for the contact. 20 miles south of Rifle.
How do you pronounce your YouTube name? Micslmn. Micslmn. Is that a
560 short stay for you? Los Angeles 125.8. Have a great rest of your day. So long.
Appreciate the short ATC services over to Los Angeles. Thank you. It's at 560. Is that a cockpit mod? No, the cockpit's the same. The Garmin's are
November
modded.
73103.
All the screens and all that good stuff is from the working title guys. They've modded that.
3016.
The freeware market has had some incredible sceneries, even giving developers. Oh yeah. Los Angeles Center. Good afternoon. ExecJet 560 with you 400.
Check jet 560, LA Center, roger.
Yeah, they certainly are giving them a run for their money. What's our ground speed here? 469. Got a 23 knot crosswind.
Sterling's 451, descend and maintain 3,000.
Did you say they removed the A320? Did you see they removed the A320? Who did?
3,600, steering with 451.
Get out of here, no way.
Instead of November 2161 Juliet, we have the airport inside.
Microsoft and the Sobo, or are you talking about the
Number 2161 Juliet,
fly-by
clear
wire
visual
guys?
approach runway 26 left.
Clear visual, 26 left, 61 Juliet.
I still see it here, bud. I'm on the website. It's here. No, A3. Oh, A330. Oh, okay. I wasn't interested in that thing to begin with, man. I think it was terrible.
46 heavy, the one's 300 at 4.
Some of those mods, man, just felt. I understand the, you know, what they were doing and trying to give the community some variety, but it just didn't make sense. That CRJ 700 that they used the CJ4 cockpit for and the cabin just didn't make sense. Why did they remove it? Copyright issue? The Gatwick Nexus mod is in a league of its own for sure. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Appreciate you all tuning in this afternoon.
November
we are on our way
unfortunately, I don't have
to
any weather
Santa
for
Barbara,
Lightman.
California, from Telluride, Colorado.
Altimeter is 3016.
The scenery for Telluride is
016 and runway 129 November.
handcrafted for Microsoft and the Sobo with the latest US World updates. It's been tweaked a bit as well. Looks phenomenal departing. And then Santa Barbara is the ORBX Santa Barbara scenery, so that should be fun to enter down there as well. Copyright, yeah. Flight Sim 69, I figured that was the
12
issue.
o'clock and 4 miles. Just advise it in sight when you have it.
Roger, airport at our 12 o'clock. We will call you when we see Southwest 20 Newport.
Los Angeles Center, good day, November 7, Lima X-ray, 10 north of Fullerton at 2500 for full stop, Fullerton.
What else you guys got, man? What else you guys been flying these days? There's a TBM mod as well. I haven't tried it yet.
X-ray, LA Center, I'm sorry, say again?
But there is a TBM mod.
VFR at 2500, 10 north of Fullerton for a full stop.
You brought us over to Los Angeles Center early.
Number 7 Lima X-ray, plan runway 24. I'll have the Fullerton weather for you in a second.
Okay, looking for 24 for full stop, Fullerton, November 7 Lima X-ray.
Check out departure November 589 Bravo Delta, system 152 on the ground at Hawthorne, ready to taxi the active V4 northbound to join the mini route.
Number 589 Bravo Delta, LA Center on request, standby. Number 9 November Alpha, make right traffic.
ATC is loud?
Right traffic, runway
Really? Sorry about that. Let me see. Let me know if that's better.
Number 7 Lima X-ray, make right base for runway
That should be better, Dave. Let me know.
24, and the Fullerton altimeter is 3013.
3013, right base, runway 24 at Fullerton, November 7 Lima X-ray.
Sterling 451, left turn heading of 340.
Probably because he has a good headset, unlike a lot of them. Could be.
Sparrow Wings 451, as you complete the turn, the airport's going to be at your 9 o'clock in 13 miles.
It's like there's a lot of variation, man. Sometimes they're too loud, too soft. And if it's not ATC, it's the other pilots. Yesterday, they had one of them blasting out my eardrums, man.
Southwest 2094,
I couldn't turn her down for nothing.
Base, turn east of the stratosphere, please.
Alright, clear visual 1 on the right and right base, or state of turn for stratosphere 24.
November 6-1, Juliet, runway 26, left, clear to land the winds calm.
Clear to land, 26 left.
Argentina 0385 to Los Angeles Center.
Sparrow Wings 451, turn left heading 280, join the runway.
Are you getting the honeycomb or TCA?
Excuse me, can you speak me?
To be honest, Flight Sim 69, I love the TCA, especially the throttle components and the other peripherals for controlling your gear, flaps, and all that other stuff. But you're married to the Airbus if you get that.
Radar contact.
And while the Airbus is my favorite aircraft, obviously, as you can see, I fly many other aircraft, so it's the only reason why I'm not leaning towards the TCA. The honeycomb, though, I'm probably gonna get for sure.
And Sparrow Wings 451, did you say that you had it in sight?
I'm just waiting for all the craze, hype, and price gouging to die down. Ever since this thing released, FS2020 that is, people have been waiting months for the hardware, so let's go wait till next year. We'll get that. Oh, did I tell you I signed up for VATSIM and was accepted? I passed the test. That's cool, man. Congrats. Have you done a flight with it yet? Or a flight on VATSIM yet?
Center helicopter 9 November Alpha on final runway 12. Number 9 November Alpha runway 12.
VATSIM's the way to go, man.
LA Center, November 7 Lima X-ray, 2 mile final, Fullerton.
I don't know, I've never been a fan of the default ATC in any sim. They can make it as good as they can, but it can never account for all situations. It's impossible. So I just don't find the same joy out of it as I do flying on VATSIM, or really air traffic controllers and pilots. The only downside is if you want ATC all the time, VATSIM isn't always staffed, but I mean, you guys see my streams and my videos. There's very few times where we're doing a flight and I don't have ATC services for at least some of the flight, if not the entire flight.
0385 heavy.
Oh, again, at least the areas I fly, 95% of the times we'll have ATC. Right now it's more right now it's more valuable than Bitcoin back then, I'm telling you, man.
Argentina 0385 heavy, climb and maintain flight level 370.
Ascending to 370.
VATSIM's so good for training, but Pilot Edge is better by far. Oh yeah, for sure. Only downside with Pilot Edge, like I mentioned before, is you're kind of restricted to the West Coast, but for you and I, Flight Sim 69, that's where we do most of our real world training and whatnot, so it's fine. But anything is better than software ATC. No, I have no idea how to set up all the software, model matching models I need, etc. What even means. Dave, I could walk you through that, man. It's really simple.
LA Center, radar contact, climb and maintain flight level 300.
You get yourself V-Pilot, right?
Southwest 478, reaching 3,000.
Let me switch to the other monitor. So here's V-Pilot. You download V-Pilot. It's a freeware application. On the VATSIM website where you signed up, you should have seen a link to it. The first thing you want to do is settings. Let me make sure I don't have any
Parking via Bravo, November 7 Lima
proprietary settings in there. Okay. You guys can see my VATSIM ID. I don't mind about that. the password start out. So you open up vPilot. The first thing it'll prompt you for is settings. You go your network, you put in your VATSIM CID, your password, which they would have given you. You got your name, your home airport. For me, it's LAX, and I'm on the West Coast, so West server. Got a bunch of notification stuff. All these things is pretty much default. You set up your microphone, your output, your push to talk. Model matching is the only complicated thing, and it's not even that complicated with vPilot. So P3D V4, vPilot is automatically going to find your simulators. So if it's found V4, it's found V5, and it's also found MFS 2020. I think for FS2020 there isn't any real model matching yet, although I do see some aircrafts in there, but it's pretty straightforward. I think someone's developing model matching for it, but we don't have it yet. And that's pretty much it. You've got performance. It updates by itself anytime you start it up, and there's an update available. It's really straightforward, bud. And then you just connect to the network, and you'll see the air traffic controllers that are close enough to you for you to contact. I think the application and all that stuff is not the hard part. Understanding the rules and whatnot is a little bit more complicated than the actual setup of the software itself. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Number 9 November Alpha, go ahead.
Number 9 November Alpha, we'd like departure back to LA.
The thing that sucks about VATSIM, you need to fly where there's controllers. It's harder to fly where you want to. No, Flight Sim 69, you can fly anywhere in the world. Doesn't mean you're going to have a controller, but it doesn't force you to fly only. VATSIM has coverage around the entire world.
Number 9 November Alpha, read that correct.
There are areas of the world where they're staffed more and are online and available more, sure, but you shouldn't have any issues.
Alright.
How we doing? Looking good.
Alpha clear for takeoff, 9 November Alpha.
I need to figure out what that page up and page down
01046, you're leaving my airspace. Radar service terminated and frequency change approved.
mapping was for me, man, because this is annoying. Alright, we're doing 462 across the ground, tracking west. Endurance, we've got 3 hours and 9 minutes worth of fuel, 3 hours and 8 minutes.
Number 589 Bravo Delta,
We've got about 54 minutes left in flight.
Number 589 Bravo Delta, runway 25, taxi via Sierra.
25 via Sierra.
We're looking good, my friends. Going to land, be right back. Have a good landing, bud. No, I know, but if you want coverage, yeah, but tell me this, Flight Sim 69, where do you fly that you hardly have coverage?
Number 305 Bravo Golf, traffic 12 o'clock at 7 miles westbound. It's a Southwest 737 8000.
We got eyes on Southwest, 5 Bravo.
Number 5 Bravo Golf.
I have coverage mostly everywhere I fly on VATSIM.
Ontario altimeter is 3015.
Have you been flying real life recently? No, bud. Not with COVID, man. Nope.
Helicopter 9 November Alpha airborne passing.
Have not been up recently. May do some plane spotting down by LAX tomorrow. Should get a lot of Thanksgiving traffic flow coming in LAX, so that should be cool. Have you been up recently?
Southwest 2094 cross, runway 19er left at Whiskey, and parking via Golf. Have a good day.
Alright, cross the runway via Whiskey and then Golf to park via Southwest 2094. Appreciate it.
Zibo Center, hello, Air Canada 793, flight level 400 with you from the east. Air Canada 793.
Middle East. Well, you're probably flying when they're sleeping. But if you're flying Middle East, their local time, I've seen tons of air traffic controllers on. I love this aircraft, man. Modeling is so well done. I was just waiting for someone to mod this thing, and we finally have a mod that is stable and flyable. I love it.
Southwest 2224 flighting 260, descend and maintain 7,000 vectors, visual approach 215.
Heading 260, descend and maintain 6,000, Southwest 2224.
Southwest 2224, it's 7,000.
That's some turbulence.
So down to 7,000, Southwest 2224.
I'm flying next week to Vegas and back. Nice. 172.
Air Canada 793, radar contact.
Oh, you're talking about you're hopping on a commercial flight for vacation. Okay, it's cool, man. I flew 2 months back, but COVID has stopped all flying. Yeah, bud. We're all grounded, man. Appreciate you guys tuning in this afternoon. We're on our way to Santa Barbara, California. We just left Telluride, Colorado. I'm going to check out the ORBX Santa Barbara scenery.
United 522.
You guys like ORBX products? They have a sale going on now through Monday. A little Black Friday Thanksgiving sale. A lot of their sceneries are significantly reduced, so go check it out.
Number 5, Bravo Delta, make a left 270, runway 25, clear for takeoff, 12803.
Left 270, join the mini route 25, clear for takeoff, 9 Bravo Delta.
Not join the mini route, just a left 270.
Alright, roger, left 270, 9 Bravo Delta.
The mini route. Mini route, for those who are not familiar with the
airport, 12 o'clock and 17 miles, reporting.
Are we climbing? For those not familiar with the LAX airspace, the mini route essentially allows you to fly through the LAX airspace. It gives you a specific window. You can't be below or above a specific altitude, block of altitude. It's nice for shortcuts, cutting through the LA class Bravo, but there are times when it's pretty busy and the mini route is often closed. With COVID, I don't think it's been closed too much. But generally, you know, things like Thanksgiving and tomorrow, with it being the second busiest day of the year, I think, with people returning from Thanksgiving holidays, that mini route's usually closed, but little fact-based info for you all. I'm probably going to end up going to ATP after college. Nice, man. I work but bring about $450 a month, which is nothing. Yeah, man, just take your time, man. Chip at it slowly.
Number 589 Bravo Delta, contact LA Center 1. I'm sorry, LA Tower 120.
Aviation isn't going anywhere.
95 now Bravo Delta.
ATP is a great feed into the airliners. Great feed into regional, and then great feed into airliners. We're just outside of LAX now. I'm sorry, not LAX, Las Vegas, rather. It's another area of the US that they updated. Need to check that out as well. What we really need is the Las Vegas International scenery. Hopefully someone does. I think Fly Tampa talked about doing one, porting over their prepared and Xplane version, so we'll see.
Los Angeles Center, Oscar 725, with you climbing, passing 1,600 for 5,000.
Alaska 725, LA Center radar contact.
As far as airliners go, I am ready for that CRJ, man. I heard
320, Alaska 725.
Aerosoft, a couple of people were reporting that they are targeting a holiday release, so roughly Christmas or just after. It's gonna be interesting because there are a ton of developers like PMDG who have delayed their projects, you know, for at least a year because of lack of an SDK. So kind of makes you wonder how realistic is that CRJ going to be if there are so many other developers struggling with developing without an SDK or a finished SDK.
Citation at the same altitude.
Traffic on ticket.
Exec Jet 560 traffic, 3 o'clock, 12 miles, converging. It's an Air Canada Dreamliner at the same altitude.
We're looking, but no traffic yet. Exec Jet 560.
Exec Jet 560, 20 degrees left for traffic, please.
20 left for traffic, Exec Jet 560. So we're heading now 240.
And, you can expect on course at Daggett.
We'll expect on course at Daggett, Exec Jet 560.
Air Canada 793, same Mach number.
Air Canada 793.
So he's vectoring us for traffic here.
Air Canada 793, maintain Mach 0.82.
I don't see him.
Exec Jet 560, same Mach number.
Exec Jet 560, Mach 0.79.
Exec Jet 560, you think you can do 0.8 for me?
Yeah, I can do 0.8 or 0.81, Exec Jet 560.
Jet 560, maintain Mach 0.8 or greater.
Maintain Mach 0.8 or greater, Exec Jet 560. We're going to crank it up again. Disregard the red here. That's just a flaw in the
Air Canada 793, roger. Maintain
actual
Mach 0.82 or lower.
aircraft. Limitation of the sim. This aircraft actually goes a lot faster, so we'll crank it up here just a bit. The reason why we do not see that Air Canada is probably due to model matching. So unfortunately, until we get a proper model matching pack, there are some aircrafts that just don't show up.
November 589 Bravo Delta 2500 full stop Santa Monica.
I don't see him at all.
Number 589 Bravo Delta.
Looking at Sim Toolkit Pro,
Center, make left traffic
I do see him there.
21. And there's traffic 12 o'clock in 5 miles opposite direction, helicopter at 2000.
So that's us.
We see the helicopter and you want to
There's the Air Canada. We've got pretty much great separation.
Bravo Delta, left traffic for runway 21.
But I don't have him visually.
219 Bravo Delta and we see the helicopter.
Perfect landing, really.
There's traffic 12 o'clock in 5.5 miles opposite direction. So
that's awesome, Dave.
2,500.
Negative contact, 9 November Alpha.
We're going to be off course for a bit. He did tell me to expect direct after Daggett, so Daggett is up here. After Daggett, we'll not direct, but on course after Daggett.
Number 9 November Alpha.
Los Angeles Center, good morning. Korean Air 207, flight level 370.
Korean Air 207.
So we're on heading mode for now.
Squawk 7152.
Squawk 7.
And we're keeping an eye out for this Air Canada.
207.
Number 305 Bravo Golf, report the Compton Airport in sight for cancellation of flight following and remain outside Bravo airspace.
Okay, we'll call you Compton in sight and
Got about 45 minutes of flight time left. At Los Angeles Center, if he stays on, they'll take us into Santa Barbara.
Exec Jet 560, clear direct Daggett, resume navigation. Thanks for the help at Mach 0.80 or greater.
Clear direct Daggett, resume navigation, and we'll maintain Mach 0.80 or greater. Exec Jet 560. Direct Daggett it is. So we'll click Daggett. Go direct to
207 radar contact
activate.
over the Avenal VOR.
And back to nav.
I'm gonna have a reroute for you. Just give me a minute.
You've got the aircraft turning.
Standing by, Korean Air 207.
Southwest 2224, confirm you're clear left.
Awesome. So as you can see, a lot of these aircrafts, I haven't found one actually in this sim does not have traffic available on the PFDs, the NDs, or anything. It's unfortunate. So it sounds like, you know, we're gonna have to wait for some payload aircrafts to finally get us that.
January to January, never met nobody who retired when they were young.
American 9, Papa Delta, LA Center, radar contact, climate maintain, flight level 3 energy.
Back on course, let's do it.
Delta 1214, LA Center, Roger.
Alaska 745, request direct to Oingo.
Alaska 725. Unable to.
Argentina 0385, guys, leaving your airspace.
Yep, I was just about to get to you. Argentina 0385, you're leaving my airspace. Radar service terminated.
Thank you very much.
We're either gonna get 25 or runway 7. I like planning early, if you guys know me, especially when you're single pilot ops. So as we get to maybe around Ontario, we'll ask him what we can expect so we can program that in the box. Pretty clear skies, we know that much. Again, the METAR station is down, the weather station's down at Santa Barbara in the real world as well, so it's not reporting at all. But we know that it is pretty clear down there, so we can always go visual, but I like to at least have it backed up in the Garmin or in the FMC. So we'll probably expect 25 or runway 7.
Number 53, Whiskey Tango. Unfortunately, I'm logging off. You can monitor.
He's logging off. Bummer.
Advisory for 53 Whiskey Tango.
No worries. We're passing south of Vegas.
Southwest 17.
All this area down here.
15. I'm sorry
all
for
Vegas.
sending you to contact me. I'm actually logging off. You can monitor advisory frequency.
So we'll do a visual approach into Santa Barbara today.
Taxi to parking.
United States, the core is used coming to say hi and switching to 122.8. See you.
United 894, I'm sorry. We're actually having somebody else taking it. Just remain this frequency.
Oh, it's a controller switch, so someone's gonna come on.
Okay, remaining on the frequency, current notified about 360.
Yeah, I apologize.
94.
You guys are doing well, man. Those of you that were that are in the States, hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving. A little different this year, I'm sure, for many, but you guys had a good one.
Simon at and maintain 12000.
I think we're going to be doing a lot of citation longitude ops. So we'll be checking out some additional regional airports. Vertical Sim has a Duluth. We'll probably do that one next. Not today, but at some point this week. We'll do a flight over to Duluth. Show you guys that as well. And then some of the other vertical regional airports or vertical sim regional airports that we picked up, like Norfolk and Greensboro, do flights there as well.
Yep, that's fine. That's 3 Delta Echo.
Number 3 Delta Echo, you should have.
Yep, just got it. Thank you. Center helicopter 9 November Alpha. Any update on
November 9 November Alpha. What are your? How do you want to transition? Or are you a full stop?
We'd like to join the shoreline.
There's Vegas.
November 9 November Alpha. Roger. I'm gonna have a handoff to the tower for you in a second. Stand by.
November Alpha.
We're doing all right. Duluth Sky Harbor is awesome. I love that airport. Real small fields. Yeah, it looked great, Dave. We're gonna pick it up for sure. You think I can get? I should be able to get the Longitude in there. That's Vegas International there. Let's gonna see that off to our right.
November 9, November Alpha, contact LA Tower 120.905.
0.95, yeah, 900 Bravo.
Legion 37, Alexander, standby. We're in the middle of control change.
Yeah, man. Once we get a Vegas scenery, a Boston scenery, it'll be good. No way, it's a 2,000-foot runway. Seriously? What's the ICAO? Kilo Delta Tango Yankee?
Henry Center, Korean Air 207.
No.
Advise on the runway.
Korean Air 207, that'll be in a minute.
Kilo Yankee.
Roger, Korean Air 207.
Toliss. YT. There we go. Kilo Danko Yanko. Kilo Delta Yankee Tango. Oh, you're right. They don't even have charts. 2,600-foot runway. Yeah, nah, that's kind of small. I don't think we're getting in there with a Longitude. Although I think the minimum landing runway is roughly 3,000.
Yeah, all aircraft are standby. We're in the middle of a controller change.
I'm gonna pass on it then. I like regional airports that kind of have, some level of flexibility. I like to get small jets in there. So now we'll find another scenery. And we can always fly TBMs there, but that's alright. That's alright.
Okay, be a forward 2280, and we appreciate the service. We'll see you for 5 rounds over.
See you next. And at 522, really my airspace, radar service terminated, frequency change crew.
Now it's roughly 2,600 feet, it said. I don't think we can get in there. I mean, if we really, really wanted to, sure, but it's not that serious. The CJ4 could probably stick it.
LA Center, November 8, Delta Echo, ready to taxi at Las Vegas. Number 3, Delta Echo, standby.
After Daggett, we're direct pitbull, and then that's it. We'll see what
Alaska 9
ATC gives us for the arrival. KCLW by them I have also, and it's stunning. KCLW, what's that one? Let me go look that up.
Alaska 960, Alexander, go ahead.
Clearwater. Clearwater where? Oh, it's in Florida. I need like a West Palm Beach or something. Okay, Clearwater. Oh, duh, Clearwater, Florida. Yeah, that's just north of St. Petersburg.
November 83,
Just west, northwest of Tampa. No charts there either. That means it's a short runway, 4,000-foot runway. I like regionals. I like small airports. Don't get me wrong, but not that small.
UPS 919 Heavy, Alexander, good day. Clear to.
That's why I love Norfolk, Greensboro. Those were cool.
Transition Dennis file. Columbia said except maintain 1010,000. Squawk 7117.
Alright, clear to Louisville.
filed, maintain 10,000 squawk 7117 for UPS 919.
UPS 919, have you read back correct? Expect runway 26 left for departure, advice rating taxi.
Both of them are only $5 each if you buy them direct from Vertical Sim. Yeah, they're pretty cheap. It's pretty cool. Kilo Echo November Whiskey is also nice, but it's the one that comes with the sim. Oh, really? Where's that one? That's handcrafted, I guess, then?
Alaska 619 LA Center, good day. Radar contact, climb and maintain flight level 360. 360, Alaska 619.
Oh, Kenosha. I was looking for a Wisconsin scenery. I knew there was a Kenosha scenery. So it's part of the sim. It's a handcrafted one? Or is it default, but it's just pretty good?
Southwest 1701 LA Center, good day. Clear to San Francisco International Airport. Shed 1 departure, Kino transition, then is filed. Climb via squawk 7353.
Clear San Francisco, Shed 1, Kilo transition, then is filed. Climb via 7353, Southwest 1701.
Southwest 1701, read back correct. Expect runway 26 right for departure, advise ready to taxi.
26 right for departure, we'll call you when we're ready.
Los Angeles Center, United 501, departed Los Angeles, passing 4.3 for 5.
United 501 LA Center, radar contact, level maintain flight level 320.
Light level 320, United 501.
Not sure why this is, but once you go direct,
Los Angeles Center,
it only calculates your in-route time remaining to the waypoint you exit to go direct to. But we definitely have more than 8 minutes remaining. Although, if I look at this UTC time, estimated time of arrival 21:30. It's 21:21 now. That doesn't make sense. We're not getting there in 9 minutes. Interesting.
November 53 Whiskey Tango LA Center, due date.
No, it's not handcrafted. It's just a fun airport. Okay, I'll check it out. Right on the lake shore north of O'Hare. I will check it out. Flight Tampa just released sneak peek for Vegas. Speak of the devil. Let me check it out. Is that on their website, 69?
United 894 is joining the party.
5,500 feet runway. We could stick it there with the longitude.
United 894 LA Center, good day. Welcome aboard.
Ooh, there we go.
Southwest 1715 LA Center, radar contact.
Check this out, my friends.
50 miles southeast of Julian BR. Descend via the Lucky 1 arrival.
Here is a sneak peek of Flight Tampa, Las Vegas. Yes, they've done the strip as well.
3011.
Wow. You guys seeing this? That's incredible. Damn, that looks good. Heck yeah.
Allegiant 37 LA Center, second.
Huh. This almost looks P3D-ish.
Allegiant 30.
This looks good. The night lighting looks P3D-ish. It's very harsh. I can't explain it, but
Allegiant 37 LA Center.
here's the jetway. That looks interesting.
Shed 1 departure, Kino transition, then is filed. Climb via set.
There we go. That looks better.
7133.
This looks good, my friends. The strip is bad in default for me. It looks super pixely. It is. The default strip is terrible. I thought it was my settings. That's why I think I went to Vegas once in this sim. I haven't been back. It's just it's not done well at all. Although I heard with the latest update, the world update, they did address it, but it's still not done pretty well.
advice on the runway.
You know me, I pretty much only fly in Asia. Yeah, I know, Dave. I know. But this is a must-have, man.
That's part of the message.
I'm sorry, could you please advise on the arrival runway for Korean Air 207?
Korean 207 Heavy, you can expect the left runway 25 left approach.
Even jet ops are going to be nice in this.
Confirm 25 left.
We'll fly some Nets jets. They've got Allegiant Stadium modeled now. Oh, that's awesome.
November 8-3 Delta Echo, wind variable X3.
That's awesome. What do they say about an update?
19 right, clear for takeoff 3 Delta.
Getting close now. So it's probably still like 2 weeks out.
3 Juliet Alpha at 1,800 feet, so 3,500.
This guy says, please slow down development of products for MFS. The sim is a year or more away from airliner ops. Currently, MFS is just a fantastic serious sim. So please put more resources in V4, V5. Yeah, okay, buddy. Oh, that's funny. All right, man. Well, there you have it, my friends. As we were speaking of it, Flight Sim 69, appreciate you guys, you giving me the heads up. Looks good.
793, we have information echo at LAX, then ready for descent.
Air Canada 793, Alex Center, rudder descent via the Angel 4 arrival, altimeter 3013.
Yeah, that's a good point, Dave.
Arrival and 3013, and then 793.
Hopefully it's not like $27.
Alex Center today. Here the 2 Las Vegas McCarran International Airport.
Give me a second,
left
guys.
to departure, Micslmn transition, then as filed. Plan VSS, accept obtain 4000. Expect flight level 2905 minutes after departure. Squawk 7254.
For the Vegas, McCarran 129 followed by the city maintain 4, level 2905 minutes after 7254.
Good afternoon.
Southwest 2400, expect runway 15 before departure, advise ready to taxi.
Hello, Southwest 1496 at Burbank, push back Telluride, thank you.
Southwest 1496, roger, runway 15, taxi via Delta Alpha, cross runway 26, altimeter 3013.
At 3013, Delta Alpha, cross 26, runway 15, Southwest 1496.
Aviation for 2019.
Spirit Wings 1819, LA Center, good day.
Good day, Spirit Wings 1819, flying 5000 out of LAX.
Spirit Wings 1819, LA Center, radar contact.
Need a refill.
Level 340.
Flight level 340, Spirit Wings 1819.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting though, man. See what they charge for that. Hopefully it's not an arm and a leg.
United 1295, LA Center, good day, radar contact, climb and maintain flight level 340.
Unrestricted climb, flight level 340, United 1295.
It's crazy the power of this aircraft. I'm looking at this Air Canada flight behind us, and we are faster than he is at flight level 400. That's pretty cool. This aircraft is powerful, man.
November 3 Delta Echo, LA Center, radar contact, climb and maintain flight level 410.
Up to 410, 3 Delta Echo.
Yeah, Flight Sim 69 wasn't your settings, man. It's just it was just terribly rendered. But it's funny, that's one of the sceneries they showed in the alpha that looked incredible. People were like flying up and down the strip, and then once it released, it wasn't anything like that. They really scaled back the settings from the alpha release to to what the sim actually released with. I still think overall performance wise though, this sim is really, really well done. You think about the level of detail that is required for this stuff to look so good. I don't have a supercomputer by any means. This is just a, you know, not just, but it's a 1080 Ti. It's not a 20 series card or a 30 series card. I've got everything mostly on Ultra. I'm getting 30 frames here. Not bad. Oh, shoot, we're off course.
Reference 270, radio 5x5.
So that's the other thing you got to watch out for when you go direct to waypoint. You've got to tell the sim, almost tell the aircraft to go back to the following, to the subsequent waypoint. It's the same issue in the CJ4 mod, which means it's a limitation of the sim, unfortunately.
Hello, Center. Good evening. United 2774.
So Pitbull is in.
For flight level 5000.
Far out are we? 121 nautical miles. We really should be starting down soon. We'll see.
United 2774, LA Center, radar contact, climb and maintain flight level 350.
Climb and maintain flight level 350, United 2774.
United 1295 request.
United 1295, LA Center.
That's because they found out most bars will be playing in ratty ass old laptops.
1295, Roger, that is approved.
The whining never stops in the forums, I swear. I don't even read them anymore, man. That's crazy. They published a minimum spec for a reason. There's no way they should be scaling back this stuff.
Center Southwest 1496, where they go 15 further.
Southwest 1496, wind variable S6, runway 15 for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 15, Southwest 1496.
Korean 207, heavy turn left right, heading 220, turn runway 25 left, localizer.
Turn right 220, intercept 25
At
left.
Pitbull, we should be crossing at roughly 10,000 feet. Got about 100 nautical miles to go. We've got some time. Let me call them up here. Los Angeles Center, ExecJet 560. Is the METAR still down? The weather station's still down at Santa Barbara.
Los Angeles Center, American 555, 555.
Korean 207, heavy cross Honda at about 3,600, clear that last runway 25 left approach.
Okay, maybe he didn't hear us.
Cross Honda at 3,600 and clear for ILS 25 left approach. Korean 207.
Los Angeles Center, radio check.
Standby, there is coordination in progress.
Oh my gosh. Alright, SoCal approach is coming up. So we'll see. They also had to scale it back because they also wanted it on Xbox One. Maybe make a different release. If you've got the hardware to run it, they shouldn't scale it back, in my opinion. That's why you've got the multiple settings, right? You've got low end, high end, medium. I'm sorry, low, medium, high end, and ultra. Don't scale back ultra or high end. I don't know, that's just my opinion. If you can run it, you can run it. If not, then bump your settings down. That's all.
LA Center Southwest 1496, passing 2,200, 4,000.
Southwest 1496, contact local approach 124.5.
124.5.
You stepped on someone, that's why I never heard you. Yeah, I realized that. That's why I had to turn the headset up, because I didn't hear someone talking.
LA
I'll call him up in a second.
Korean
Take off and our contact SoCal.
Korean 207 Heavy, contact circle approach 124.5. Earth Canada 793, contact circle approach 124.5.
124.5, Sir Canada, 793, good day.
Los Angeles Center radio check.
Last aircraft calling radio 5x5.
Los Angeles Center exit 560. Do you have a METAR for us at Santa Barbara? We can't pull the weather station.
Exit 560, I cannot either. The weather is down, I believe.
Well, thanks. Yeah, you have a potential expected runway for us?
Center runway is 25.
Yeah, we'll expect 25. It's at Jet 560. Thank you. All right, let's get in the box here. Let's again, like I said, I figured it would be 25. So what we can do is hit destination. No, we can get home. Procedure. Arrival. We don't have a star. We don't want that.
American F555, contact circle approach 124.5 for clearance.
So on the Garmin, there's no way to remove this stuff.
Contact circle approach 124.5.
Unfortunately. Well, that's alright, we'll go ahead and load it. Unfortunately, it looks like it activated it as well. That's not what we want. Just make sure we're going direct Pitbull still, and we are.
Sorry, LA Center, this is November 963 Juliet Alpha. Are you controlling the...
Draw a couple of funky lines here, but we should be alright. As you can see, we are approaching Santa Barbara pretty quickly here. Got Ontario off to our left. Palmdale Airport crossing here in a moment. We've got Burbank in the LAX area. Van Nuys, Thousand Oaks. And he should be allowing us to start at the top of descent here shortly. Chief Sim Pilot, hey, good day. Are we overspeeding? No, Chief Sim Pilot, unfortunately, how do you say it? The display is incorrect. This aircraft actually can go a lot faster. It goes up to Mach 0.86. But the mod has no way of tweaking that. It's the same thing in the default version as well.
Contact Las Vegas approach 135.0.
So we aren't technically overspeeding. It's just showing the indication that it is.
1701, contact Las Vegas
the TAF from earlier says 2506. So future forecast 282200 2506. 6 statues of a mile. Okay.
5x5.
Figured.
Legion to 37 LA Center.
So with that being said, 25 has only one approach.
Southwest 1496 LA Center, climb and maintain.
And that approach is the VOR.
Flight level 270 and any chance direct mission for 1496?
But we'll probably get a visual approach here. But we'll pull up the VOR anyway.
Thank you very much. That's 1496.
But here's where we are. We'll plug in the VOR. It's 113.8. Let's do that.
Air France 270, contact Las Vegas approach 135.0.
We'll go to audio radio 113.800.
Exit at 560, cross the Pirate at flight level 240.
Pirate at 240, ZJet 560. So 113.80 in the nav.
Hello, American 4017.
Get the altitude back here, and let's get the speed back as well.
American 1470 LA Center, good day.
It unfortunately still has the annoying landing gear call out. The mod hasn't been able to address that yet, but it's fine. You can see the altitude or range to
American,
altitude coming back here.
1470, squawk 7310.
Los Angeles Center, Delta 471 with you. Flight level 300.
Alright.
Just checking in.
Essentially, we want the right over Pirate 240.
Delta 471 LA Center, good morning, squawk 7122.
Squawk 7122.
American 1470 LA Center,
Looks
radar
good.
contact 62 miles to southeast of the Boulder CTVR. Descend via Titan 5 arrival, Las Vegas altimeter 3025.
Coming through the San Bernardino Mountains now.
Alaska 960, Oakland Center is offline, frequency change approved advisory, have a good day, see ya.
Contact me from Alaska 960. Have a great day.
Alaska 619, Oakland Center is offline, frequency change approved advisory, have a good day, see ya.
Have a good day, see you. Frequency change approved, Alaska 619.
United
See, we're doing 2,400 feet per minute. We can let's bring the speed back just a bit here.
Okay, over to advisory for United 501 today.
Spirit Wings 1818 Surgery, still confirm you have engine failure.
Spirit Wings 1819, affirmative.
Spirit Wings 1819, what would you like to do? Return to the field? Do you have any diversion airports you want to go to?
I prefer to return to LAX.
Not far from Santa, KLXR.
Spirit Wings 1818,
Reserves are at 10 statute of the mile, clear at 21 degrees Celsius, altimeter 3013. Okay, that's perfect. We can also, yesterday they gave us the Burbank weather for Santa Barbara when we came in, so that also works. Chief Sim Pilot says, I probably have more hours in this one than any other in the sim. Really? Chief Sim Pilot, are you running a mod or are you flying the default version? If you are flying default, I highly encourage you to try out the mod, man. This thing, I stopped flying this aircraft, you know, weeks after it came out because it just wasn't accurate at all. I found this mod yesterday, and along with the working title Garmin 3000 mod, it really makes this aircraft a lot more fun to fly, a lot more realistic and accurate. So if you haven't, check it out, man. It's a mod, perfect. Yeah, the mod, I wish I knew about this earlier. I love this thing now. They don't talk about it like they do the fly-by-wire mod and the CJ4 mod, but this is a sleeper, man, for sure.
Southwest 567, LA Center, standby.
Just south of Lake Hughes.
Sorry, can you please take in your...
Yeah, coming through the San Bernardino Mountains over here.
No, you can just disregard. Never mind. We'll just continue on the approach. Disregard.
Yeah, sorry, because I was coordinating with another controller, so his voice was over yours, and I couldn't understand.
No problem. So we'll just continue flying the engine force to the 12.
There is a configuration setting I'm going to look for here in a couple days. A couple days when we land. I think I can edit out the annoying landing gear warning. I know the Citation CJ4 working title guys managed to do that, so might be a config in the file. I can't believe it's something so simple they still haven't fixed. I mean, these are the things that I'm talking about with this sim. You shouldn't be getting a landing gear warning. You should have flaps extended at least 15 degrees before it triggers the landing gear warning. But it just does it when it feels like it, man. As long as the throttles are idle
Southwest 567.
You get that warning, which is inaccurate. Yep, this one has auto throttle.
Janet 475 LA Center.
We're currently 20 miles north of Indy, exposure best pop up IFR 2 Pop Deal, Janet 475.
Looking good. So what we're gonna do here is we'll continue westbound and then
Janet 475
we'll cut up
Roger,
the
7261.
Pacific Coast Highway north. And Santa Barbara is right up there somewhere, right around there. There's LAX down there.
4241 LA Center, good day, squawk 7.
Got Burbank up top.
7320, that's 4241.
Bring that speed back just a bit.
12,000 to 17,000.
And get out of Mach units here. Go to 280 on the speed.
Delta 921 LA Center, good day. Climb and maintain flight level 370.
Slowing back nicely. Appreciate you all tuning in this afternoon, man. It's been a blast. We left Telluride, Colorado. Great scenery, handcrafted, comes with the sim itself. The US World Update has made it even better, so go check it out when you get a chance. And now we are headed into Santa Barbara, California, courtesy of ORBX Simulations. ORBX is running a sale today, or through Monday actually. So if you're interested, go pick it up.
Roger, that is approved. Also, Oakland,
I think it's like $5 off, $5 off, something like that.
Have a good day, see you.
Unicom, and thanks for service. See you pretty much 1880.
Leveling 240.
Delta 4241 LA Center, radar contact 12 miles south of Parker VR.
Anyone have a link for this mod? Michael, check out the Discord, it's in there. Also, I put it in the chat earlier today.
Center United 1295.
United 1295, go ahead.
Request flight level 360 for crossing.
United 1295, climb and maintain flight level 360.
360.
And LA Center Delta 1214. Our FMC showing about, let's say 30 miles, 20 miles until top of descent.
I'm gonna bring the speed back here. Because he's leaving us pretty high.
And via the Angel for arrival, LA altimeter 3013.
And via the Angel for 3013.
United 894 descend via the Angel for arrival, LA altimeter 3013.
There's the link for the mod itself.
By Angel for altimeter 3003.
Why is this thing turning us? Where are we going?
American 1470, contact Las Vegas Approach 135.0, have a good day, see you.
And here is the link to the working title CJ4 mod as well as the Garmin mods.
Center UPS 919 is at 8,000.
We should be lower. I don't know what this guy's doing.
UPS 919 heavy LA Center, Roger. Climb and maintain flight level 350.
I'm maintaining flight level 350, UPS 919.
Connect 475. LA Center radar contact 30 miles northwest of Las Vegas McCurtain Airport. Cleared to Palm de las Files. Proceed direct to Clar and maintain flight level 280.
Technical at maintain flight level 280 by Q, Janet 475.
Alaska 725, am I still in your airspace?
Alaska 725, that's affirmative, frequency changes approved.
Should be referring to the San... Isn't that what I said? Did I say San Bernardino? I'm sorry, I meant San Gabriel Mountains. Apologies. San Bernardino would be the mountains coming off of when you're coming right over Ontario.
Altimeter 3025.
Alright, CrossFlyer 1313,000, 3025, Southwest 14.
Center American 582 at Charlie 9.
Yes, thank you, Dave. Lots of cool things in the Discord, guys. Check it out. This sim is definitely very heavily modded by a lot of developers in the community, from sceneries to aircrafts. Definitely makes it a lot more enjoyable, so go check it out. I'm going to call him here in a second. We are really high if we're going to make 2.5.
Dienberg, altimeter 3011.
LA Center is HF560. We're still at 240.
Subject 560, Roger. Usual descent and maintain 5,000, and I don't know, you could hold there because you're too high.
You think? Alright, 5,000, and you want us to hold our present position? I love VATSIM, man.
Exect 560, cold Quang, left turn on a inbound course of 245 and standard 1 minute hold.
Well, that Quang left turns 245, 1 minute hold. Exec 560, 5,000 now. Excellent.
Good afternoon. This is,
He's not even that busy. I don't know how he forgot about us, man. It's remember what I was saying about VATSIM earlier? It's great for the most part, but every once in a while you do have these things. I don't think there is any way for you to do any holds at the Garmin system. That's not modeled, so we are going to have to manually put in a hold here. So let's go to heading mode. That's Quang. I said left turns. So we're coming down to 5,000 in left turns. And generally in a hold like this, you want to bring the speed back to about, unless they instruct you otherwise.
LA Center, Spirit Wind 551 with you, 12,000, climbing the 5th.
We're still pretty high, so let's leave it at about 230. Clearly don't want to stall, and then we'll just have to manually do these turns.
Can we make a request for flight level 300?
As per doing the 551, that's permitted, climb and maintain flight level 300.
Up to 300.
All right.
Thank you.
November 83 Delta Echo, Albuquerque Center is offline, frequency change approved to advisory, have a good day, see ya.
Over to Unicom 3 Delta Echo, thanks.
Center, it's Walker 3.
Not sure how he forgot about us, man. Some pretty wide turns, but it's alright.
471 cross the water at flight level 290, Albuquerque Center is offline, frequency change approved, have a good day, see ya. Walker 345, LA Center, good day, climb and maintain flight level 340.
Usually hold at 180, 200. Yeah, it depends on the altitude though. We were way too high to hold at 180, 200. We'd stall.
471, LA Center.
But as we come down, I'll continue to slow it back because we're overshooting these turns here.
Delta 471 cross water at flight level 290. Sorry, cross Penta.
We do need to check out Catalina. I can't believe I haven't been to Catalina in this sim yet. Out there somewhere.
Center, Walker 345, just want to verify the altitude. We filed 33.
As we slow down here, these turns should get a little bit tighter.
I thought I said 330, but if I didn't climb and maintain.
Sky left us way too high.
Okay, 3301, 345.
partly my fault, man. You can't leave everything up to the controller. If something feels off, something's not right, you gotta speak up, but...
cruising flight level 270.
I knew we were way too high. All good. Just means I get to spend a little bit more time with you all. I really appreciate you guys tuning in today.
LA Center, sorry, second.
Alaska 1339, good evening with you. Cruising flight level 270.
Alaska 1339, LA Center, good evening, Squawk 7275.
Squawk 7275, Alaska 1339.
Let's increase that rate of descent or we'll be up here all day.
United 894, contact Sokol approach 1.
And in the ATC logs, it will say one plane had to enter a hole due to pilot error. Right?
Thanks for the hand up, going to 124.5 United.
Oh, well, that was all on him. We're through 18,000 transition altitude.
Delta 1214, contact Sokol
3013, that's set. And that is accurate real world weather there.
Delta 1214, contact Sokol
Airport's right over there.
4.5, have a good day, see you.
4.5, thanks for the help.
$11 to go. Stupid landing gear thing. Anytime the throttle's idle like that, you're gonna get that noise, that warning. $10 to go.
And next object 56, you can expect a visual approach runway 25 and still no weather available for St. Barbara.
Okay, no worries. We'll expect the visual for runway 25 and we'll pull the Burbank weather. He's at jet 560.
Center United 1295.
United 1295 LA Center.
Yeah, we need to step away about 5 minutes. I think that's just put us outside your airspace.
The landing gear, man.
Yes, you can already switch to advisory and have a good day. See you.
Yeah, 1295 over to Unicom. Have a good one.
You said Catalina Airport, KABX, here's a mod.
7 contact Sokol approach 124.5. See ya.
Did you post a link, bud? I didn't see it. If there's a mod on the FlightSim 2 website, I'll go check it out. Appreciate that.
Position is Skyhawk 877 Romeo Sierra.
Skyhawk 877 Romeo Sierra LA Center, good day.
Yeah, in the link I put both the G3000 mod as well as the mod for the actual Longitude itself. They both seem to work well together, so I haven't had any issues, clearly.
At North Las Vegas, Victor Golf Tango, who should I be on radio with?
November 7 Romeo Sierra, are you VFR or IFR?
VFR for 877 Romeo Sierra.
November 7 Romeo Sierra, Roger, you can contact direct.
Circling down, keeping her spinning.
Las Vegas approach on 135.0.
135.0, thanks very much, Skyhawk 7 Romeo Sierra.
Southwest 1496, contact Southwest 1496, sorry, contact Vegas approach 135.0, see ya.
Alright, 350, Southwest 1496 today.
Delta 1214 LA Center.
Approaching 10,000, get the landing lights on.
Descend Ready, Hollywood 1 arrival, altimeter 3013.
No, that's not for Delta 971?
Negative, Delta 4241.
We're descending, Delta 4241 via the sit.
Delta 971 LA Center, go ahead.
No, negative, I thought you were calling me.
United 2774, Albuquerque Center is offline, 32 change of route to advisory, have a good day, see ya.
I got advisory.
You're driving me crazy, man.
Thank you for the ADC. Have a good day.
Southwest 1701, Oakland Center is offline. Frequency change approved to advisory. Have a good day. See ya.
Appreciate your patience, my friends. We'll get there.
Southwest 1701 LA Center.
There's our airport. I can see it there.
Allegiant 37, Oakland Center is offline. Frequency change approved to advisory. Have a good day. See ya.
Order advisor to see you, 37.
LA Center, this is American 555 with you, climbing to 17,000.
Guess he wants us going around again.
555 LA Center, good day. Climb and maintain flight level 330.
Flight level 330, American 555.
Curious on monitor use not in your specs. Oh, good call out, my friend. I will add that next time. I am using a 55-inch 4K television, Samsung. On my left hand side here, this is a 19-inch Asus monitor. And then down here, I've got a 17-inch old Dell monitor. So I've got 3 monitors going here. That's 5,000 feet.
Jet 475, Roger. Descend and maintain 15,000, altimeter 3013.
Set registration, sir, over that. Same thing, sir.
Gent 475, descend public discretion.
Straight up, thank you. 15,000, Gallop 475.
That's 4241, contact Circle approach 124.5, have a good day, see ya.
24-5.
Exit check 560. After Quang, proceed direct SWAM and report when you have the airport in sight. It will be at your, after turn, it should be at your 12 o'clock on 25 miles.
After Quang, direct swam, and we'll look for the airport, ZF 560.
And exit check 560, descend and maintain 3,000.
3,000, 560. We're looking.
And exit check 560, pulled up the Santa Maria METAR, is reporting wind 290 at 7 and altimeter 3012.
Roger, thank you, sir. ZF 560, and we've got the airport.
Exit check 560, clear visual approach runway 25.
Clear visual approach, runway 25, ZF 560. Alright, my friends, all us, I'm going to go sterile cockpit, and we will see you on the ground. Galina Mod is in Discord. Thank you, Dave.
Southwest 2400, cross Clara at to maintain 1313,000, Las Vegas altimeter 3025.
My aircraft. And my throttles. This is going to be almost an offset approach.
Giant 475, Roger.
Just glancing at my charts here.
And Giant 475, you can expect visual approach runway 22.
I'm already going to tune my approach speed here, my VREF. About 135.
Exact 560, wind 290 runway 25, clear land.
25 clear land is HFS 60. Bring the speed back. Get the first notch of flaps out. Gear coming down.
LA Center, United 1954 with you through 10,900 right over Disney.
We're a bit low.
United 1954 LA Center, good day, climb and maintain flight level 370.
Up to 370, United 1954.
We'll hold the last notch of flaps here.
551, descend via the Lucky 1, arrival altimeter 3010.
Center Lucky 1.
Trimming her out.
551.
American 555, confirmed climbing to flight level 330.
555, we're trying to.
Gorgeous Santa Barbara. Highly recommended for those of you that ever come and visit California.
Jet 475, descend and maintain 8,000.
8,000 was a Jet 475.
And Jet 475, Palmdale, altimeter 3020.
Thank you, 475.
Got the runway, I'm a bit low. We're correcting. Get that last notch of flaps out. We're ballooning up. That's as expected. Again, they've done a lot of work with the performance of this aircraft here. She handles and flies really, really well. So much better than default.
LA Center, November 5, 906 kilo.
I would even argue she flies better
November
than the
5,
CJ4 mod,
kilo, LA
to
Center.
be honest.
Yes, hey, good day, LA Center. I'm calling for a little information. I
Right, gears
apologize.
down.
It appears that I'm flying to Santa Maria Airport,
Any flaps set.
VFR
Got our
right
lights.
now. And looks like I'm going to enter your airspace. And right now I'm on a direct vector to Santa Maria. It looks like I might be flying very close to Hunter Liggett airspace. Do I need to divert? And what do I need to do when I get into your airspace? Do I need to request flight following? I do believe. I appreciate your help.
November 906 kilo, roger. So, flight
Squaring
following is up to you. You can either request it or not.
500 check.
If you are not requesting flight following, you just need to remain clear of any class Bravo charging.
It says we're high, but we're correcting.
Call when you're approaching Santa Maria for tower services. You do not need to divert around the area. I mean, that is up to you. We are not simulating that that is active right now, so that is entirely up to you.
2 whites, 2 reds.
Okay, affirmative. All right. Thanks, LA Center. Yes, I'll contact you when I enter your airspace.
Well, it's hard to throttles here. Let the speed bleed
Skylane
off.
96 kilo.
Skylane enter 6 kilo, roger, see you later.
See you.
A little bit of kick on the rudder here. Let's drop the nose. Excelente. Jump on the brakes.
LA Center Air France 270, flight level 130.
Awesome. I still think she slows down a little bit too quickly. That's not realistic. But other than that, the mod is great. As you can see, handled really well.
582 with you climbing 17,000.
We'll vacate left here.
American 582, LA Center, good day. Climb and maintain flight level 330.
Right, all the way for flight level 330, American 582.
Touch 560, clear runway 25 at Foxtrot. Parking GA. Great landing, thank you, sir. Touch 560 is clear 25 at Foxtrot, parking GA.
Exit jet 560, welcome to Santa Barbara and taxi to Duranvia Charlie, cross runway 15 right and 15 left.
No, we're parking behind the commercial aviation ramp. Be on Bravo side.
Exit jet 560, sorry. Taxi to Duranvia Alpha, Bravo, cross runway 15 left and 15 right, and have a good day, see you.
Alpha Bravo 15 left, 15 right. Thanks for your help today, 560. All right. That's our taxi instructions.
Delta
Wings coming up.
971, Albuquerque.
Wings coming up. Flaps coming up.
Change your pursuit advisory. Have a good day. See ya.
We will leave our lights on. We are crossing 2 additional actives, so we'll leave the lights on for now. We can get the APU on. Set. That was fun, man. I love this aircraft now. Definitely check it out. Get the taxi light on. And the landing lights can come off. Pitot heats can go. We don't want to burn out the tubes. We're clear both sides. Yes.
Spirit Wings at 5 at 51, contact the so-called approach 124.5.
Flight directors can go.
24-5, thanks for your help. See.
Appreciate you all stopping by, man. I hope you guys enjoyed the flight today. Lovely Telluride and lovely ORBX Santa Barbara.
Have a good day, see ya.
Crossing the last active here. We're clear on the approach, clear down the runway. Looks good. Can get the pulse lights off. Here's Santa Barbara. You've got your commercial gates off to our left there. GA parks just behind it, below below commercial aviation. They've actually got a hangar here as well. You guys will see that. You can pull into it. I haven't found a way to spawn into it from a parking spot standpoint. But you can certainly pull into it. It's pretty cool.
Endurance 475, the airport is at short 12 o'clock, 23 miles, reporting site.
Lovely airport. Great scenery.
Janet 475, roger, that's approved.
Thank you, visual 25 for us, thank you, Janet 475.
Do I need to download those FLA mods? No.
You do have the airport inside?
So Dave, those ATC's driving me crazy.
Wait, Janet.
Those model matching packs do not work for FS2020. If you're going to be flying P3D, then they'd work, but if you're just flying VATSIM on 2020, it's not gonna work, so don't worry about it. Pulling off to the ramp here. Let's see, we're clear on both sides. Take our time here. I'm not going to attempt to pull in here. We'll stop short, especially with the engines running. That should do it. Parking brakes are set. Well, boom, 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 boom. What are we looking for? Yes. That's number 1 and number 2. Damn, that was fun. Hope you guys enjoyed that, man. Hope you guys enjoyed that. This is lovely Santa Barbara Airport from ORBX. I'll give you guys a quick tour, why not? They've modeled obviously the entrance, the parking area. I think it's like $5. It's on sale right now, like I mentioned. I have never flown this amount of regional operations in any sim. This sim is ripe for regional ops, especially when that Aerosoft CRJ launches. I am just racking up these airports. I know a lot of people are saying, man, we got a ton of scenery, no real good aircrafts to fly them in. You know, what's the point? And to me, it doesn't make sense. You're going to get the scenery anyway, so what's the difference if you're buying it now versus later? Sure, there's sales and stuff that generally come after, but I mean, just pick it up. I know a lot of folks are disappointed in the airliners, but you've got the mods out, you've got GA you can fly. Grab the sceneries now, and you know, once the airliners release, you'll have them to fly to. So I like it. I enjoy it. Great stream as always. Thanks for all the afternoon. Appreciate you, my friends. I appreciate all of you tuning in. That is going to do it for us. We'll probably be back at some point this week. Not sure when yet, but we'll be sure to schedule it. Join the Discord, man. Lots of information in there. All of the mods and the links generally I put in there. Dave puts some in there as well. And our stream schedule is usually there. So appreciate you all tuning in. How about the ERJ 175? I haven't seen or heard that it's coming out. But that's also a nice one. If you guys got news about that, let me know. That's going to do it for us, my friends. You guys have a wonderful and safe rest of your weekend. We will see you. We'll probably come back Monday with another stream. Appreciate all the likes. Appreciate all the subscribes. Until then, we'll see you.